That is a sassy stance. I think that is a sassy lady skeleton. I can seduce the skeleton. I'm doing it. I just want to see what happens when you try and seduce a skeleton. Hello everybody, my name is YujimboXD and welcome to the channel. And today we're back looking at some of our favorite mods for some of our favorite Paradox games. And today we're looking at a first on this channel, Crusader Kings 3, and we'll be looking at my personal favorite mod for the game, Elder Kings 2, or as some people call it, the Elder Scrolls mod. But before we get into the video, if you are new here, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button, and if you want to see me live, you can check me out here on YouTube or over on Twitch. Links are in the description. Alright, let's get into the video. I figured we'd do something tonight adjacent to Hearts of Iron, something that I had in my mind for a while. This is Crusader Kings 3, for anyone who didn't know, but just like everything else, I have an insatiable need to mod all my games, so I noticed this one a while back, and I've been playing with the mods on and off since this game has come out, but this one, when I played it, I knew immediately it was something special. And for anyone who recalls, several months ago, we did Old World Blues on the channel, and I declared that to be my favorite mod for Hearts of Iron. So today, here we are again, and I think Elder Kings might be my favorite mod for Crusader Kings, so what can I say? I'm just a simp for Todd Howard. And I just more wanted to show it off today, but here is the catch. As of this recording, this game currently only runs on version 1.82 version Robe, so I am playing this on a older version of CK3 at the moment. And on top of that, if you do try to run any other mods with it, because mods get updated at different times, and there's not a real great way to roll back mods, use it at your own risk. I spent several hours last night trying to make sure it worked today. Without too much further ado, I will show you what it looks like, because once again, this is another one of those total conversion mods that completely overhauls the game. And I have to say, I do buy pretty much all the Paradox DLC when it comes out anyways, but these mods genuinely, I feel like, do more than the DLC does, and for what it adds and what you get. So this is Tamriel. So not only does it take place in the Elder Scrolls universe, this is, I think, a huge map for what it is. There's all these different races and factions you can be, so I think there's a ton of replayability already built into this. And of course they have magic, which we'll show off here in a minute, which is like kind of one of the core features. I even read their patch notes. That's some of the more of the things they're focusing on and trying to expand upon. So I'm really excited. I'm more excited for the DLC of this game to come out, just so they will update this mod and I can play it with all other mods and, you know, compatibility and everything works, and, you know, see what else they have to offer. So that's what I'm looking forward to more than anything. I know Paradox can never officially sanction something like this, but man, if we could ever get an official DLC crossover, that'd be amazing. Yeah, this not only adds the, you know, all the new factions and everything else, like I said before, this also adds all the new races. So you can be Khajiit, you can be Orc, you can be Nord, you can be all the elves. They have extra little flavor, and there's other custom traits they've added to the game. As I said, we don't have a super ton of time tonight, so I didn't want to spend it sitting here in the character creator tweaking the character that I wanted to play tonight. Like a good chef, I came prepared, and I made a separate ruler who is a wizard who has the spellcasting trait, and what I've also given him is a necromancer trait, and I've also named him Catmandu. That made me laugh when I thought of it, and that's good enough for me. So just because I wanted to play something a little bit different than your standard human, I have went with the cat race, the Khajiit people, who I guess live in elsewhere, which from the looks of it, I think is a lot of jungle and forest, but we're kind of in the mountain region, so I guess we're more Himalayan flavor of Khajiit. Oh yeah, and we can also choose our deity, so you get all these extra like fun buffs and other things we can do. We're gonna become a necromancer. We're gonna make an army of skeletons. So yeah, we also have 2 new lifestyles we can pick from. So we have just the regular magic tree, which apparently I start with Journeyman Destruction already, which that's kind of cool. Because we're also a necromancer, we get this special tree. We can dabble in the dark arts. We can summon demons, we can do some blood magic. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll start slowly learning some necromantic arts now and eventually become a better caster while we're ruling, just doing some necromancy on the side. So for anyone who hasn't played Crusader Kings before, quick overview: you are a leader of a kingdom, and your goal is to build a family and pretty much take over as much land and property and get wealthy and build up and, you know, just steamroll everyone like you do. You know, typical map game stuff. I think we need a spouse and start making some kittens. We'll need a heir here. She's also a lady wizard. That way our children will also be wizards. Sentences rarely uttered. Okay. Oh, I can hire a court mage. Yeah, so I think one of the things they're going to fix is a lot of the AI in this game doesn't use the magic. And even if they're a wizard, they don't always have spells. But she does, actually. Oh, sweet. She's a necromancer too. Dope. Oh yeah, and I think we also have a cat pope. Instead of a Pope Innocence, we have a Pope Kitticence, not endorsed by our moon priest. Dang it, how do I get the moon's favor? Don't want to vassalize, I just want to take your land. Listen, you gotta get them before they get you. I think there's still a lot of small people we can pick on. That's why I kind of picked this spot. There's enough people that I can gobble up and get big. Yes, I have cats on the way. And I need a physician. Steward? You kind of only sort of hate me. You can be my doctor. I'd rather have somebody who sort of loathes me be my doctor than somebody who completely hates me. Who else can we beat up on next? Durajan? Let's get to this church. Hey, outnumber him 2-1. Oh, I didn't even realize. I have some more mages to start. Neat. Don't you go over to my territory and raid. Don't you do it. You sons of bitches, you're gonna do it, aren't you? Yep. God damn it. Gotta abandon a siege. Deal with these assholes. I'm gonna attack them next as soon as I'm done with this war here with them. I just don't want them raiding my capital. Good. Maimed one of your knights. What is this? This is not my son. He doesn't look like a cat, man. This thing does not look like a cat. Looks like somebody who took a little bit too much inspiration from Mike Tyson. No, he cannot have my name, so I don't know where he came from, but I will call him Kitty Hawk. All right, let's do our first bit of necromancy then and raise some skeletal knights. Ah, look at him. He's a 106 years old skeleton and he's unmarried. Can I marry him off to somebody? No. I can seduce him though. Is it a lady skeleton? I can't tell. That is a sassy stance. I think that is a sassy lady skeleton. I can seduce the skeleton. I'm doing it. I just want to see what happens when you try and seduce a skeleton. There's less going on here than a graveyard. Enemies are nearby. Can't disband my army. Well, better go deal with this. Why must you make me hurt you? What do you think she'd like? I guess she'd like bold declaration. Just going up to her like, you want a bone? Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just losing it tonight. Your loyal nature. Yes. You're loyal to me because you were a skeleton and I enslaved you. And there we go. Romance to skeleton. Romancing the bone. Is it... Oh, it is my de jour land. My soup de jour land. I want to take it. I don't want the piece. I want the whole damn thing. Quickly running out of people to attack already. And I need some more wizard power. Ooh. So they even have their own custom events. Our caravan was attacked by some mountain orcs. Yep. War were declared. Just get some mercenaries to deal with it. Because I'm not a cool enough necromancer to summon a horde of skelly boys just yet. Will I win? Genuinely don't know. Well, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Man, I just want to have a fun little game where I can romance skeletons and not have to deal with holy people trying to kill me. Just let me love who I want to love. I'm going to be at war with these douchebags forever. In the end, I'm not going to get anything out of it but just crippling debt. And now I got to deal with peasants. Sir, the peasants are revolting. Yeah, I know, they're disgusting, aren't they? Their war exhaustion got too high, and the war's over. Boy, that was annoying. It would help if I had more places I could recruit troops from. Oh, so apparently I can't build any cities in there because they think I'm evil. Just deal with this one real quick. Because damn it, I feel cheated out of not getting any land. Oh my god, more frickin' peasants. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just deal with them first. Cut the head off the snake, and the rest of them will crumble. Back to doing this war now. Need some more knights to fill out the retinue. A few of mine got a bit bashed up in the last war, because they started a war with me, and I do practice the dark arts. I can do some leech life honor on the person who declared war on me, which gives them a tiny health penalty and gives me a small health boost. There we go. We stole a little bit of health from our rival. So they get for trying to declare a holy war on me. So on top of having the magic spells you can cast, you have rituals, which can give you passive buffs. So I have one that gives me plus 10 natural dread, because I'm a bony boy. Not evil. Now excuse me while I cast some dark magic on you. And another territory is ours. Alright, let's chill for a minute, let our forces build back up, do some converting. Oh, for God's sakes. Can't build anywhere because everybody hates me. Alright, our neighbor got pecked in half. So we're gonna just take one of the pieces off them. Ooh, there's a monster in the woods, and I slayed it. Became a novice hunter. Neat. Hello, can I do a murder on you? Yes. Yes, I can. I have another kid. See? These two kids, they look like cats. My heir, no idea where he came from. Bone apple tit Cicero. And he murdered. Now their nation is led by a weak child. And we won our war at the same time. How fortuitous. Alright, we'll try and convert our own capital so we can actually build stuff in it. I really need to be able to build some barracks. This is kind of crippling me, actually. And I'll probably have to deal with the Peasant Rebellion soon anyways. That's fine. Soon I will have skeletons instead. I won't have to rely on feeble catmen and mercenaries. Yes, and it even has its own events. So it looks like Skyrim is partitioned in half, east and west, and also a few other city-states even added their own heritages, or at least one, Arcane Blood, which will allow you to teach your children magic so your heirs can then cast spells too, or be court mages. Oh no, my kid's sick. That's fine. I got extras. Looks like Southweld is at war, so I think we can take advantage of that. I want Moonmont, because it's got moon in the name, and we worship the moon. Get it? I don't know, I just want more land. Give it to me. Oh yeah, I have a court wizard too who can do stuff. Hey, I can get a flame atronach. There we go. +2 arcana, +2 prowess. I'm gonna have to deal with the rebellion soon while I'm trying to finish this war. I can deal with these assholes just running around. There we go. Finally caught him. I'll turn you all into my undead thralls if you don't knock it off. I'm losing counselors left and right. Stop dying, you cowards. Try and siege down the settlement. Maybe this will end the war. Yes, yes. I've learned more of the dark arts. Alright, she just wanted to see what it was like to sleep with a necromancer. I'll let her. She wanted to throw me a bone. Full of bad skeleton puns tonight. I'm sure you all have a bone to pick with me about it. There we go. Stop pretending this war was ever going to end any different way. Oh, and I converted my capital now, so I can actually build buildings here. Yay! Could finally start recruiting troops. I know you rebelled against me, but you have a job. What other rituals do I have access to now? Strengthens the spell, summons skeletal knights. Ooh, so maybe they won't be so terrible. And Unholy Frenzy, what does that do? Knight effectiveness, 25%. Very nice. Said I can now summon better skeletons, so let's see who else we can get. Come to me! One-legged skeleton. You know what? I'll take him. He's still decent. She decent? The only way I could tell if it's a he/she is whether or not I can seduce it. So, no. It is a man skeleton this time. If only I could have a harem of lady skeletons. That'd be hilarious. And on brand for a necromancer. I'm just saying. Listen, there's a lot of necromancers out there, right? I don't mean to generalize against necromancers. I don't want to be getting necromancer hate mail from now until the end of time. Or more likely, they'd just raise me as a skeleton when I die and probably just make me do menial tasks all day. Make me do all their necromancer paperwork. You see here, boss. You didn't sign Form 33CA. You need to sign that and my tongue fell out. My Chancellor, Moon Bishop has slain your sister. That's hilarious. Good one. Yeah, I don't care. Oh wait, here we go. Finally mastered the dark arts. Ooh, I can become a lich, and I can raise an undead horde. But look, even the spells have different scales that you can use that, just like the soul gems in the games, if you're familiar with them, they scale up. So the larger you go, the more powerful the spell. So we are going to raise our first undead horde. And it should add them there. Yes, they add them as special soldiers. There's my not-so-heir. Is finally of age. Here, we'll find him a waifu. There, beautiful wife. Try to make something that actually looks like us for once. You're an embarrassment. There we go. Bandit leader's dead. One less person to worry about. Never actually killed the leader of a bandit insurrection before it triggered. Don't know what that actually does. I can also switch out of the dark arts and learn some other magic as well. You know what? Let's go with restoration, just for the hell of it. Be a life and death mage. Oh yeah, she can summon me a Dremora too. Should we do that? There we go. Summoned a demon. Smee Drago. Holy crap, and their prowess is really high. Wow, they're really good. Can I seduce them? Oh, I can also try and learn their language. But why learn their language when you can seduce them first? What would the demon lady like? I mean, bold declaration, right? I imagine you don't write love letters to demonesses. Oh, they're raiding. Uh-oh, hang on, we might have an opportunity here. They're killing each other. Our army will be weak. Yeah, go on, slap each other. Yes. Just let the AI do all the work for us. I just had goblins attack Moonmont? Just one thing at a time, please. Okay, and now those guys are fighting our rebels? Cool. Fine, you don't want to fight me? I don't want to fight you either. I'm gonna go siege your capital. All right, there we go. And they're defeated. You can just take their whole duchy now. Yeah, screw it. Why not? Attacked us, now we'll attack them. Yeah, sure. I'll owe a favor to a demoness to learn her language. I'm sure this won't go horribly wrong for me. I'm sure it'll be fine. Court mage, what can you do for me? Summon me another Dremora. There we go. 34. Buff boy. Oh, thank God. We finally captured their ruler. Don't have to siege out this place anymore. Bunch of nonsense. Oh, you sons of bitches getting raided now. Come back here. Damn, he's a big boy. He needs a big cereal. Or in this case, pretty cat wife. There you go, have fun. But there is one other thing I want to do, because I've never tried this in this mod, and because it sounds super interesting, we're gonna become a lich, or an undead mage. So let's see what this does when we try to become a living embodiment of magic and undeath. Failure may result in death. There's no way back now. Lich Ascension. Death serves me. For so long I've worked to master death, and I've inflicted on others, and I've brought them back, and I've used it as a tool. But death has used me in turn. I've been at its mercy. No longer. I've corrected this. So yes, we've become a lich, which gives us not only spooky white eyes, it also gives us a bunch of penalties to piety, prestige. We gain less stress. We have more natural dread. We can't have children anymore. We get a bonus to Arcana, and we get a minus to lifestyle penalty, but we can't die either. So I'd imagine have your dynasty locked in before you go down the lich route. That's all I'm saying. But this was a fun little look at the Elder Kings 2 mod for CK3. I had a lot of fun coming out here. Like I said, this is my favorite mod for the game. There is a ton of stuff here. They have their own magic, they have their own rituals, they added new races, like it's its own map. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot more fun with this mod than I have had any of the DLCs. I highly recommend it, but this is where we will leave it off for tonight. If you're watching this back on YouTube, thank you so much for watching this to the end. I appreciate it. If you like what you saw, you can always hit that subscribe button down below. All right, have a great night, everyone.